come down along the malleoli and pop your fingers into, see these little dips either side here, right? And if you wiggle the foot from side to side, you'll find either side of the head of the talus there. So I know that I'm on the lateral and medial aspects of the head of talus there. It's actually, when I'm assessing people for orthotics, I would commonly palpate the head of talus, because when your foot is in neutral, the head of talus is centered in that gap. So have a little feel of it while you move the foot in, move the foot out, move the foot in, and then try and find the center. And you'll feel you're in the center by feeling that head of talus, okay? We can then find the front of the head of talus if we want by forcefully plantar flexing and just feeling in there at the front of the joint line. Sorry, am I hurting you a little bit? Okay, so there's the sides and there's the anterior aspect of the head of talus, okay? So try and feel all aspects of it. What's next on the list there? The lateral process? Yeah? Okay, to find our lateral process, what we want to do is come down off the tibia to just below. What we need to know is that we're below our tibia, okay? Now, if I am on the tibia and I move her foot, what I'm on shouldn't move. Sure it shouldn't. Whereas as soon as I drop down off the tibia, now the talus doesn't move an awful lot either. It moves more in plantar and dorsiflexion actually. That's what's better. The calcaneus moves more when we in pronate and supinate. If we plantar flex and dorsiflex, you'll feel the talus moving. So when I'm on here and I plantar and dorsiflex, nothing moves. I drop, I can feel a joint line there, and there's the lateral process of the talus. Plantar and dorsiflex, I can feel it moving. Okay? So that's the lateral process of the talus. So it's just anterior to the lateral malleolus, you could say. Okay? And it was just up from our perineal tubercle up here. It's actually quite a big process. You can feel it right in all around there, above the perineal tubercle. Okay? Medial side then, we had our medial process, just to show you. So there was our sustentaculum tali, and then we were to come up and posteriorly from it, okay? So let's find that sustentaculum tali again. So there's her medial malleolus. I'm about 2 fingers breadth below. There's the sustentaculum tali. I should feel a little dip above the sustentaculum tali. That's a joint line. And if I'm back behind the malleolus, there's a little process there that's palpable. So it's literally just about a centimetre inferior and posterior to the medial malleolus, okay? And again, if I plantar and dorsiflex her foot, I should feel it moving quite a lot.
It's the posterior process.
That's the medial process, medial tubercle, I think they call it on the thing, isn't it? Medial.
It's a medial process.
Medial tubercle, I think. Okay. Do I have a thing? Oh, well, I did an extra one. Sorry, that's what's happened. You can add it to your list. I did an extra one. It's the medial tubercle. You can add it onto your list. The posterior process on the talus then is toward the back. Okay? Not so easy to find this. If you, do you know, we'll put you on your belly. It's the easiest. That's the posterior process, and on the picture they've that labelled as the lateral tubercle. The medial tubercle and the lateral tubercle are all part of the posterior process. That's what it is. So it's all that area there. That's all your posterior process, okay? Now if you can imagine the tibia coming down here, we've got to get in behind the tibia. Now, can you think of injuries that might give you trouble in this area? Huh?
Tearing your Achilles tendon?
Achilles tendon, yeah. But they can also get some bony spurs forming along the back of the joint line here, especially if they've had a lot of forced plantar flexion injuries, like gymnasts, ballet dancers, ballerinas in particular get in trouble with this. Is that you, Thomas? Yeah. Okay, so just feeling for the back, there's our calcaneal tuberosity, and just in either side of our Achilles, drop down off the tibia, and you'll be into the back of the talus there. And again, if you are on the tibia and you plantar and dorsiflex, it doesn't move. Drop a tiny bit down onto the posterior process of the talus, medially and laterally, and it moves when you plantar and dorsiflex. Okay? So just down, you'll feel the end of the tibia there at about the level of the malleoli, and then you'll drop below that, and then particularly on the medial side, you'll feel the back of that medial process that we already felt, that medial tubercle. Okay? Will I run through them again? Do you want to pause that?